Hello guys, welcome. I have been hit by the TAMPLIN strike train as well, unfortunately. So let's minimize this and have a look what we've got. I got dropped an email just saying my Do Not Sing Like a Reptile video has been copyright striked. So I've now got one copyright strike on my account. The video is no longer available due to copyright claim by Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy. So I have been having a look into. I filed a counterclaim because I've been looking into, the obvious, well, is this fair use or not? Commenting on or critiquing copyrighted material. Obviously, the main thing I was doing in my lizard tongue critique was critiquing using copyrighted material for illustration or example. Well, I needed to use his explanations in order to counter them and provide better information. Incidentally or accidentally capturing? No, I didn't capture my copyrighted material incidentally or accidentally. So I guess that works against me because it was deliberate. Reproducing, reposting, or quoting in order to memorialize, preserve, or rescue an experience, event, or cultural phenomenon. I don't think that particularly applies to this one. Yeah, this one's good for me. Copying, reposting, or recirculating work or part of a work for purposes of launching a discussion. That's all I really want, an open discussion about tongue tension, but specifically Ken's tongue tension, which he denies emphatically. Depends. There was something else up here that was this one, factor 1. This factor considers whether the use helps fulfill the intention of copyright law to stimulate creativity for the enrichment of the general public. My view is that the information I'm putting out is going to help and enrich all the people trawling through the internet looking for singing help, because they need to find a way. They need somebody like me who's done all the trawling for a decade and has found a way to get rid of all the bullshit and filter that out. So all this stuff works for me. Unfortunately though, money talks, and Ken's obviously a very successful guy. So also this is a grey area. The fair use, I guess you'd call it, system or whatever, this fair use policy that we have, it's a grey area. So like all grey areas in these kinds of things, whether or not I've got ticked a lot of these boxes. It may be that they say, well, you've just used too much of XYZ material, and you'd need to use less of it next time. If you're going to illustrate, you could have illustrated that point by using less of the copyrighted material as an example. So who knows? This copyright strike may stay on my account, but regardless, really, I'm going to have to be more careful in the types of videos I'm creating. I've created another video recently that I'm also concerned about. But there's also another video that I've made that I haven't released yet, that I've emailed the owner of the copyrighted content and confirming with them first, like, is it okay to release this video? Are you happy with it? Obviously, some videos I'm able to do that on. The ones that I'm going to spin more positively, and when I say spin, I just mean my view is that some coaches are good out there. So those ones I will contact and check. They may want me to rework it or do it in a different way, which I might do. The negative one's going to be a bit more tricky. I'm going to have to make sure that every single box is ticked, use as little copyrighted material as possible, and still get my point across. So that's really how I'm going to be approaching it now. I'm still going to create all this stuff, and to be honest, all this is going to do for Ken is, even if this copyright strike works out in his favor, which it may, I'm just going to create another video focusing on exactly the same thing, and I'm going to source it better, and I'm going to really nail him to the wall, so to speak, because I'm able under fair use to critique his ideas. So, you know, all he's doing is creating bad publicity for himself. There's Tristan out there who's also suffering from this affliction at the minute, and you know, he's putting out some good information for people. So it just reflects badly on Ken. These coaches out there that are not able to respond to criticism, you know, it's got to be raising flags in your head. You know, what's the problem here? You know, I think he's just a bully, if you ask me. The guy's basically been using this tactic to grow his business, criticizing other coaches a little bit more subtly, but he's been taking digs at all sorts of other coaches for years, and that's been his tactic. Just because there's a couple of coaches out there at the minute who are able to doing this in a more frank way, basically in a more modern way, we're just saying, look, this is how it is, black and white. We're not kind of saying, well, you know, the proof is in the singing, and then kind of vaguely using, you know, using a more subtle way to take digs. We're just like, let's throw it out there. I say we, you know, let's throw it out there and be open about these criticisms and give people the chance to respond. Ken could easily make a video and you know, respond to this critique and say, actually, no, you're wrong. You know, a response to a response. It wouldn't take him that much time to throw up a video responding to this, and you know, maybe he would just say that I'm a scammer or whatever. But you know, I think that would be a more mature way to deal with it than just copyright striking videos. And it's not going to work out well for him either way, because I'm not concerned really whether or not this video is permanently down or if I can get it back up again. Because like I said, I'll just create another one and I'll put more time and work into it, and it will go out there in a week or so, and it'll just be the same thing, but even more, you know, I can create a lot more factual information around my arguments. So I'm confident I'm right on this, but it's just a shame that these kinds of things happen, because I want to get good information out to you guys quickly and just slam it out there. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.